coffee is filled to the brim, folks. That means at the very, very tip top for those of you in Rio Linda. Welcome, one and all. Greetings as well as welcome to this Tuesday live stream. We are here live and in effect.
Insurance companies don't want you to know this.
Behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody is doing well as we progress our way through this live stream tonight. We're expecting some scammers to call us. In fact, somebody called just right when I was going live, and I may actually end up calling them back here. But we'll do a few let's see here, things here. We got Pit Stop Man says, I'm a little man, 200 kilos silver, love still buying. That's man, 200 kilos of silver is a really good amount of silver, actually. That's really good. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here with us tonight. Good crowd with us here at this outset. Yes, indeed. Glad you guys are here. As we move our way through, we've got Silver Shelby. 8-inch Destroyer is here with us. 79 is here. She says, here we go. I'm acknowledging 79's presence. Yes, indeed, I am. Let the record show. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker is here. Jonathan Nutez is here. Welcome. Good to see you. You're new here. Mario is with us. Good to see John Knox. Philip Truitt. Welcome. Coltrane is here too. So let's get over here to see this. We've got Yesterday's Hero says, many people predicted that the GSR would remain above 100. We were informed that this was the new ratio, and we all had to adjust to a new reality. There are too many talking heads out there. I own more silver than gold today, and for good reason. I will continue to purchase silver with excess cash until it's appropriately priced like a precious metal. The 90-to-1 ratio should be taken advantage of, just like the 105-to-1 ratio not long ago. Yes, I do agree. And according to the 10-year high, it's still high, but it's not as high as I thought it would be. Bean Becky is here. Welcome, Bean Becky. Good to see you. And Dean R is with us tonight, as well as Littlefoot. Appreciate you guys joining me here. We're answering some comments, and we might get some scammers to call us here in a moment. Red Crawler says, the U.S. Mint silver flowing hair is selling on eBay above $300 now. Stacking the right silver is highly profitable. Indeed it is. I didn't realize it had appreciated that much. I can't hear me too well. All right, maybe I need to adjust my volume. Let me do that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's get here. It probably is what's happening here. There we go. Now we're back in action. Sorry about that. We're back in action now. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. But that's exactly right. It is probably. Thank you, Red Crawler. And we've got Littlefoot says, I'll take delivery of anyone who doesn't want it. There you go. Me too. I'll take it. Well, I'll find space for it if I need to. All right. Yes, indeed. It was 1982 they did that, Silver Shelby. 1982. And let's see here. And we've got this from Richard Metcalf. I've saved every copper cent that passed through my hands for the last 40 years. Wow. Way to go. I've not been that diligent. In fact, I cashed in a bunch of them because I didn't think anything of. I was like, I got too much. But anyways, he's got 250 pounds of it. That's amazing. Way to go, Richard Metcalf. That's wild. All right. Niels Han Dynasty is here. Good to see you. We got Bill 457. And hopefully the volume is better now. And let's see here. And we've got Lulu says here, plenty of room to grow, and if prices ever do sustainably fall, then it's time to buy big time. Exactly. Take advantage of that. You buy when people are, you buy when people hate it, and you sell when people love it. You know, that's really the bottom line. That's the best way to really do it, is to sell when people really, really love it. But I'm of the mind to hold on to it as much as you can, even when people love it. Sell some of it, but not all of it. I wouldn't sell all of it. All right, North Star Stacker is here. Vegas Stacker is here. Was honored to be on his live stream last night. Interview was fun time. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And let's see, Cybercurrent Twitcher says, I've only bought one piece of copper bullion, and that was about 12 years ago. No idea what I paid back then, but almost certainly less than it is today. Yes. Oh yeah. Well, I remember it was regularly you could get copper rounds for $1 a piece, sometimes even less than that. All right. Very good. All right. Okay, Littlefoot. Yep. Littlefoot. What I put in my coffee is just a pinch, just a very slight pinch of baking soda, and also a little cinnamon, a pinch of cinnamon, and Truvia. That's it. Half caffeinated. Silver Wolverine is here. Welcome, Silver Wolverine. Silver Wolverine, we know, has taken a break, and I've been remiss because I just figured he was taking a longer break, but he's had some unfortunate news, so pray for him and his family. He's had a loss in his family, and just a lot to deal with there, so that's why he's been absent, aside from the normal stuff. But yes, indeed, life does get in the way. We pray for his family. Good guy. We love Silver Wolverine. Thank you for popping in tonight. Good to see you. And hope you're feeling better, or feeling some relief, 8-inch Destroyer. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see North Star Stackers with us tonight. And let's see here. We've got this. Carrie Taryn says, I still think copper should be sold in troy ounces and be added to the precious metals. I know the chances are slim to none to just be and just left town. Still great news for all of us copper stashers. Yes, I hear you, Carrie Taryn, but the thing is, it's just too common. There's just too much of it out there. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful metal. I like copper, but it's just too common. Definitely not worth stacking. All right, very good. Let's see here. But I collect it, and I hold some of it as well, too, as you saw in that video. But I don't expect to ever get my money back out of it, that's for sure. But one little interesting tidbit about copper that a lot of people don't understand, it is the metal that is that has been money longer than any other metal in history. I think I'm correct on that. Anyways, but yeah, copper is still being used as money in your coins today for the nickels, dimes, and quarters, and half dollars when they circulate. Oh, wow. ER visit today. Arms went numb. They got a Nero guy setting me up right away, up the right way. Very good. Well, good. Okay, I hope that gets straightened out. Man, that just really sucks what you've had to go through. Silver Wolverine bought a 1-pound copper bar at the LCS a couple weeks ago for under spot. Love the chunky bar. Wow. So that means you got it for under $4 an ounce, or under $4 a pound. That's great. Really good. Very good. Evening to Silverista. Mudswat is here. And let's see here. And Richard Metcalf says, uncertainty seems to be the norm anymore. We aren't even certain who's president under the auto-pin Biden. That's true. Exactly. Fair point on that. That's for sure. All right. Gold Trader says, gold will trade down to 32.58. Silver is going sideways in a range 34 to 39. It's boring. Well, Gold Trader, if silver goes up to $39, that's not going to be boring. It's not boring now. Remember, it wasn't that long ago when it was trading for the high 20s and low 30s. Now, silver's been pretty exciting for the last couple of months here, indeed. All right. Good to see you guys. All right. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. And there's Michael K. is with us tonight. Good to see Michael K. as we peruse our way through this broadcast here. Maria says, song of the day. Oh, wait, here we go. Here comes the scammer calling us. Hello?
Hey, Jim, Patrick, Fluid Business. How are you?
Hi, Patrick. Fluid. You know, it's funny you mentioned fluid because I just took a leak before I took your call. So I don't need to go pee anymore. So all the fluids have been extracted.
Okay, Jim. All right, but so the email you gave me bounced back. Can you send me a test?
I know why that happened, because that email. Wait a second. I'm trying to explain to you what happened to that email, why it bounced back. It's because it's made of regular rubber rather than vulcanized rubber. So I need to send you the vulcanized rubber email, because that kind of rubber does not bounce. Okay? Patrick?
Jim, can you text me your email address, or can I text you my email address? Just send me a test. Your computer's probably blocking me.
Okay.
So let me send you a test.
Okay.
And let me send you my email address.
Okay.
And just send me a test.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you. Okay. What can you? Do you want something like a third grade level? Do you want a collegiate test? What kind of? Are we talking about something we can scan from? What kind of test are we talking about here?
Just real simple. Just an email that I can send you. So you have to send me a test so you unlock it.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out what kind of test that we're talking about. You know,
Jim, just a test so your computer recognizes
IQ
my
test?
email.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I will recognize. I know what an email is.
Jim. Okay. Well, Jim, I don't know what you're asking these questions for.
Right.
Please. Okay. Just send me a test. Let me text you my.
Okay. I just need to know what kind of.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Jim, are you serious about?
I know. I'm serious. I'm trying to get a word. I'm trying to get a word in dull-wise. I'm on edge-wise, and it's a dull edge too. I'm trying to get a word in edge-wise. I need to know.
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. Do you want a paternity test?
A simple thing.
What kind of test we talking about here? Do you want a paternity test, a pregnancy test? What kind of test we talking about here? I don't understand the test. Patrick, he hung up on me. This is not good. This is not good at all.
Patrick Real, please leave a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording,
Patrick Real is his name.
Press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number,
come on,
press
just let
5.
me do the message thing. Patrick Real. Now, are you an 8 Real guy or a 4 Real guy? Because that's the Spanish. That was the origination of the dollar. I don't know if you knew that or not, but your name has real monetary significance. Now, I need to know, you hung up the phone before I could get the find out exactly what kind of test you want me to send you via email. I need to know the kind of test. Is it an IQ test? Is it a paternity test? Is it a maternity test? Is it a collegiate test? Is it a test that the test for echo? The test for, I don't know. Oh, it stopped. Anyways, all right. And also, I got a voicemail. I'm going to see what this voicemail is. Hold on.
File is identified for penalty relief consideration under the installment agreement program, regardless of how much is owed. This could mean negotiated payments of about $100 monthly. Acting sooner can prevent enforced collections or levies. Reach out and we can go over the next steps together at 833-507-2153. That number is 833-507-21 message.
All right, let's call it a number. We got that one came in right as I was going live. 2153. You can call the number too, because you heard it as well. That's the number right there. Come on, answer the freaking phone. Of course, call's got to go through. Oh, it didn't go through. Son of a biscuit.
Thank you for holding.
Oh.
Your call is very
there it is. There it is.
You'll be transferred to the next available agent.
All right, come on now.
At Tax Relief Solution Group, we're dedicated to helping you resolve your tax challenges.
Oh, right. I have some tax challenges. I have mental challenges too.
Our team of experts has successfully negotiated thousands of tax settlements, helping clients just like you reduce their tax debt.
I need to. Come on.
Hey, this is Trevor with Tax Relief Group. How's the day going?
Trevor, my day is doing great. If I could just find that missing minute from the Epstein files. So I got this message about the tax situation on my voicemail. So I'm calling the number back. Can you help me?
Yeah. So, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of issues are you having with the IRS?
Well, back payment issues. Yeah, I mean it's that type of thing. Back payment.
Yeah. And how much do you owe the IRS?
They say I owe $12,500.
$12,500. Yeah, that's a very manageable amount.
Is that, you can manage that for me? Very good. Can you make it just go away? Yeah. Can you sweep it under the rug?
Now, I can't promise you we can make it all go away. Now, we can try to reduce or eliminate that tax debt by up to 90%.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Up to 90%. I like that. I can handle, what's 10% of 12,500?
So 10% of 12,500?
Yeah, what is that? What would that be?
Yeah, so that's going to be 1,250.
No. Oh, yeah, 1,250. That's right. That's right. That's right. Sorry, I got a piece of cinnamon stuck in my throat. Don't you hate when that happens?
I mean, I don't usually have a piece of cinnamon stuck on my throat.
I do. I have it all the time when I'm drinking coffee with cinnamon. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I've cleared my throat. Go ahead. Yes.
Howdy, I was trying to reach Richard.
Yes, this is Richard. Can I help you?
Howdy, Richard. This is Gabriel with Goldman Financial. You spoke to Tyler yesterday.
Yes.
I was reaching back out. You had requested a callback at this time. Tyler already left to go to the gym for the day.
I went to the gym. What kind of gym does he go to? What does he do at the gym?
Lift weights.
Lift weights. Are they heavy?
Probably so.
They're the heavy kind of weights then, right? Not the light ones.
Are you just here to waste our time?
No, I'm here to find out about what you're offering, but I need to...
he's wasting our time. We're a tax firm. He connected us also together.
No, we're all together here. We're not wasting anybody's time. My time is very valuable as well.
God.
No, don't say that. Do not use the Lord's name in vain. Do not use the Lord's name in vain here.
How's your day?
You have a great day, sir.
Hey, that sounds like you are singing in harmony. Can you speak over each other again? Both of you speak over each other. Help me out here.
Why are you connecting us to other people?
Because it's fun. Because it's fun, and I get my kicks off of it, like Route 66.
You said you needed funding.
I need funding, Richard. I mean, Gephardt. I mean, what is your last name? Which Tyler? Tyler, I need funding.
You said you needed help with your taxes, bro.
And that too. I need help. I'm gonna need funding in order to pay my taxes off for the $1,250. Bro.
I know.
Do you hear me, bro?
Yo, enjoy it.
Hey, wait. I'm gonna give you a pro tip before you go. Pro tip: go to the pro shop to get your bowling ball. That's your pro tip for the day. Now you help me. He's the tax scammer left the line, so now I'm just talking to the loan scammer. Help me out here, brother. Help a brother out. Let's be related here. I want you to be my brother. We're gonna do a DNA test and all that, okay?
What makes you think we scam people?
It's not that I think, it's that I know. It's a 100% knowledgeable thing. I know it's a scam, and that's what I love about it.
Okay, we funded $100 million worth of business funding.
Boom! That's proof it's a scam. That's exactly right. Are you on the spectrum by any chance? Are you by any chance on the spectrum? I need to know. Do you have Asperger's? Or do you have boob burgers?
Doing actual business is proof we're a scam?
Yes, that's right. Doing actual business, scammy business, is proof that you're a scam. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah, sure. So how's Megan Enterprises doing?
That's doing fair to fiddling. It's doing fair to fiddling. Yes, indeed. Just running along mediocre-like. Very mediocre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would assume so, because you're wasting time on the phone just talking with people.
No. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the barrel with the scammer. The creatine that's at the very bottom. The residue. I like to pull the residue out. The little residue of the scammers. I like to pull them out and needle with them and to caress them, kind of like Stewie does a ball of yarn. Hello. Hello? You can't disconnect with me without hanging up first. Oh, it's Matt. It's not Tyler. Okay. Tyler was the other guy. All right. Let's try to call the tax people back. Because that one we can do. We can do that. We can call it a couple times before they block the number. And so we'll make this happen here. Song of the day, Center Man. Where are you going to run to? Oh.
Thank you for holding.
There it goes.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Center Man, where are you going to run to?
Tax Relief Solution Group. We're dead. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, this is Elliot with the Tax Relief. How you doing today?
I'm good, Elliot. How are you?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking.
Well, you're welcome.
Well, sir, the reason for my contact is simple. We are a full resolution tax relief company. We specialize in helping people...
Whoa. Slow down there. You said it was simple, but this is getting kind of complex here. Whoa. Dang it. He hung up already. He hung up. We gotta call him back. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. the way this thing happens is it pretends like it hangs up and then connects, so it takes a little while for it to do that. Let's see here. We've got Littlefoot says, is Russia holding platinum in their central reserve because they have the capabilities to mine most of it? Likely so. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is Rachel with Tax Relief Group. How are you doing today?
Did you say Tax Relief Group or Tax Relief Group?
Tax.
Tax, okay. Very good. How can I help you today?
Well, we were just trying to reach out about the IRS Fresh Start program, which could help reduce or eliminate IRS tax debt.
Can you explain it to me in detail? What this means? Oh, dang it. She had the personality of a 2x4. Yeah, but 8-inch destroyer, you could tell that she was on the rag. Hello?
Barker with Tax Relief Group.
Yes, can I speak to the lady that was on her menstrual cycle, please?
Which lady are we talking about?
Ashley, I think is her name. She sounded like she was on her menstrual cycle. Yeah, I believe.
I'm so sorry about that, sir.
Can you put her on? Transfer.
Right now, she's unavailable.
What?
I'll speak to her. Don't worry.
No. I need to. I can't go through a moderator. I can't go through a mediator. I need to have direct contact with the lady that's on the menstrual cycle, please. Can you patch me through to her, please?
Okay, just give me a second.
No, of course he hangs up. Let's do this again. All right, well, these people, they deserve to be pummeled. 833.
Thank you for holding.
507-2153. Hello? 833-507-2153 is the number.
Hey, Tax Relief Group.
Hello?
Yeah, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Wonderful, sir.
Good.
Reaching out to you about the IRS Fresh Start programs. Are you still experiencing any issues with the IRS?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Could you give me a little bit of background about what's going on?
Well, it all started back in 1989, and when I started. What happened was I got these tax forms filled out, and some of the data that the stuff that I filled out in the form got mistranslated in the IRS offices, and it kept evolving with wrong numbers, wrong information. They even got my Social Security number incorrect a couple of times, and it would just snowball to the point where I was paying my taxes through a different Social Security number. And then finally in 1993, I called them, and they said, well, you need to come down here and talk to us. And so I drove actually to Washington, D.C., because it's very close to where I live. And I went to the IRS office and spoke to one of the IRS agents in the income tax department, where it is.
Okay.
We thought we had everything straightened out. I owed about $3,000 at the time. At least they said I did. We were able to track down the money. We got all that straightened out. Fast forward to 2006, I get a letter from the IRS that says I owed $9,000, okay? That was in 2006, April of 2006. And by the way, there's a lot of background noise that's really disturbing there. Can you tell them to shush? Can you shush them for me?
I'm sorry, sir.
Just turn around and go. Just turn around and say, shush, I'm on the phone. Just do that real quick.
I don't think I'm allowed to do that, sir.
Well, they're really loud. It's hard. It's distracting. I'm trying to. All right. So anyways,
Go ahead.
2006, April 2006. They send a letter, said that I owed something like $7,000. And I said, wait a second, what's going on here? They had my wrong Social Security number, the same one that I had before that was incorrect, that I thought we had straightened out with my 1993 visit to the IRS offices in Washington, D.C. Are you with me? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm
right.
trying to cover the noise for you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you covering the noise. I thought we got disconnected. Okay, so now fast forward from April 2006 to March 2007, okay? March 2007, then I get a phone call from the IRS. The IRS normally doesn't send phone calls. And so I was immediately suspicious. I said, wait a second, The IRS doesn't send phone calls. Is this a scam? They said, no, this is the IRS, and I hung up on them. Because I said, this just can't be, because the IRS will never call you on the phone, because that means it's a scam. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so did it end up being the IRS?
No, it was a scammer. So then let's fast forward to now we're going to October 2013. Okay, October 2013. I get an email from the IRS, and the IRS will never email you, because if that happens, that means likely it's a scam. So I responded to the IRS email and I said, hold on a second here. Are you sure this is the IRS? They told me that they will never email me. And they responded back, mark my words, this is the official IRS. I am with irs.gov. You can go to our website. They posted a link to their website. I clicked on it, and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You just said, mm-hmm. You didn't guess what?
Guess what? It wasn't the IRS website.
It was not the IRS website. It went to some porn website out of Nigeria. Nigerian midget porn. It was Nigerian midget porn. So anyways, so after that, fast forward to 2017, December 2017, I get a text message from the IRS. I get a text message from the IRS saying that Jeffrey Epstein has your IRS documents, and he's got them on his island called St. James Island out there in the Caribbean. And when they need to procure them, apparently there's been a breach in the IRS offices by Jeffrey Epstein, and they're going to get those back. That was through a text message, and I just deleted it because, the IRS will never text message you. You know what I mean? And I thought it was so, because I had no idea who Jeffrey Epstein even was. I had no clue about him. I had no connections.
So with all this happening, was your tax debt still accumulating?
Yes, it was still accumulating. It was accumulating like a layered cake. You know those cakes that have layers, and you put the layer and then frosting, and then put another piece of cake on it, and then frosting, another piece of cake, and then frosting, and then another piece of cake, and then frosting. It was like that. It was kept, and they weren't communicated because they didn't call me, they didn't send me a letter for a long time because they didn't have my address. My address was wrong.
Okay, so fast forward to now. How much?
Well, wait a second. There's 7 more things that happened between 2017 and now, because it all comes back.
We just wanna.
Yeah.
Well, this is. Let me just. I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Right.
You don't think I'm being rude. Well, we're calling. Like I said, we are a tax relief group. We're calling about the IRS Fresh Start program. Fresh Start program is not no secret. It's not no thing that's hidden away from society or anything like that.
It's not like a scam, though, is it? It's definitely not a scam, right? I can fully trust you, right? I can fully trust you. What's your name again?
Well,
no, I can't trust you, or I can trust you.
No, well, you don't have to trust me. What I was going to tell you is you can look them up online. They will take you directly and explain it to you on the IRS website. You can apply for them for yourself. Only thing that we do is, the example that I like to use for people is like going to court with a paid attorney. You know what I mean? It's going to be obviously a better outcome than going with a public defender. A lot of people apply for these programs themselves and, don't cross the T's and dot the I's pretty much. They're not in compliance with the IRS. So what we do is
I always cross my I's and dot my T's everywhere I go.
Okay, so like I said, our services, that's all our services are.
What kind? We talk about Sunday services. You just do this. How many services are you? I didn't know that the IRS was a religious organization, but I didn't realize what's the time of the services. Maybe I'll show up.
No. I beg your pardon, sir.
You were talking about services, so I just assumed there was some sort of religious.
No, it has nothing. There's no correlation between the word services and what I was talking about.
Okay, all right. I apologize. Okay, I got confused there.
No issue, sir. I know you seem like you've dealt with a lot of scams and you are a little bit skeptical. You can go check our website out, taxreliefsolutiongroup.com. You can apply for these programs yourself and say to hell with us. That's fine too. My name is Kai Hayes. I'm more than willing to help.
Your name is Kai? Is it like Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai?
No, Scott Hayes, sir.
Sky. Like sky's the limit.
Scott.
Oh, Scott. Like Scott Peterson, the murderer in California who killed his wife, his pregnant wife. Scott Peterson. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I was saying, sir, you think it seems like you are dealing with a lot. So
I'm dealing with a lot. I mean, I've got 7 more things to tell you about with this whole thing with the IRS that just really.
Believe me, I bet they are fascinating as well.
It is, because I haven't even gotten to the best part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's the thing. If I can only help you out with so much, that information really doesn't do me no good. You know what I mean? So I don't want to waste your time or your breath. You know what I mean?
Well, I do continue to breathe. I'm going to be breathing whether or not we're on the phone or not.
No, I understand. I'm listening. I mean,
you know what I mean? Because, like I said, we know that you're complete. I know for sure because a guy told me that you guys were legitimate. Some random guy whose name starts with a Z says that you guys are completely legitimate. And so I've got to trust. I've got to just trust you. I've got to trust you. You know what I mean? I've got to just go all in with you guys. What can I give you? What can I do in order to gain for you to get my business, for me not to go to the website and say screw you guys. I gotta deal with you. You know what I mean? I've got to do it with you. I mean, not that thing. When I say do it with you, I'm talking about legitimate business, not anything illegal or depraved or demented or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, sir. Well, we could just do without the vulgarity a little bit.
Oh, exactly. I don't like the vulgarity or the vulgarity. I've been to Bulgaria once, and it's a nice country. But if you ever get a chance to come to Wisconsin, I'm in Minneapolis, and it's apartment number 213.
I don't travel too far up north.
Right. Well, I tell you, the thing about the north is it tends to be on top of all those southern states. You know what I mean?
You got an issue with the southern states?
Yeah, there's a lot of states that are north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, I'm right on the Mason-Dixon.
Okay.
Where I used to be.
Okay, nice. So near Maryland area, nice. Sweet home Pennsylvania, I like that. Pennsylvania's on the Mason-Dixon line.
Which Mason-Dixon are you talking about?
I'm talking
about Kentucky and Ohio.
Oh, Kentucky. Okay, maybe it runs through the Ohio River. Okay, all right. So maybe it goes from Maryland all the way down the Ohio River, and then it crosses through Kentucky and Ohio.
Yeah, but Pennsylvania's way up. Pennsylvania's a northern state.
Right, exactly. But the thing is the Mason-Dixon line runs at the bottom of Pennsylvania and then goes west to the Ohio River.
I got you, bud. But what I'm saying is, a southern state where I'm from, regardless of where it's at on the Mason-Dixon.
You're on the Kentucky. You're in the state of the great Commonwealth of Kentucky.
I am. Yes, that's where I'm from. Yes, sir.
All right. You ever heard of Lexington, Kentucky, by any odd or even chance?
Well, that's where I was born and raised.
All right. Nice.
Went to Henry Clay High School down there.
There's a friend of mine named Tom Mabe. That's from Lexington, Kentucky.
Mabe, there is a lot of Mabes. There is a lot of Mabes. That family is down there in Lexington.
Yes.
You are correct.
Very good stuff. Yes, nice, beautiful country there in Kentucky. Yes, indeed, it is very nice. It's a Commonwealth, one of the 4 Commonwealths in the United States. Do you know where the other states are that are Commonwealths?
I think one of them is Virginia, I believe. I think the other one is Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Shoot, there is one more.
Yes, there is one more.
Can't put a finger on it. I know it's not a Carolina, is it?
Nope, it's not a Carolina. It's a northern state.
Indiana ain't
Nope, it's not Indiana. I'll give you 7 more guesses. 7 more guesses.
God bless, that's the whole map.
No, there's more than 7 states left that you've guessed. I guarantee you.
I'm talking about around that area.
All right, I'll tell you. Then we'll cut to the chase. It's Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts, that is right. It is one of them. It's a spot on the map. I don't know if you want to consider it a state, but it is.
Well, it's not, because it's a commonwealth. All right. Well, Scott, it was good talking to you, brother. And I hope.
Good talking to you too, sir.
All right.
And I hope you get your whole situation figured out, man. You have a good rest.
All right. You too. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, here we have Z being the key. He says the Electronic Communications Privacy Act did not give you permission, did not give them, they are live or recorded. You can lose your channel too. Well, I tell you, these are all scammers. I get these calls. This number's on the do not call list, Z. So good luck with that. It's amazing that these people, this guy Z, is actually protecting scammers. It's crazy. And what kind of craziness is that? And I enjoy messing with the scammers. Are you going to report my channel? Do you work for one of these scammers, Z? That must be what it is. This Z guy must work for one of these. For one of these. It must be his job. So we've greatly offended him because we're messing with the scammers. And I tell you what, even if they're not, quote, a scammer, their methods are very much suspect. Number one, they're violating the do not call list, which is illegal. This number's been on the do not call list since 2016, and it's crazy. So yes, so it's wow. If once in a blue moon, we'll get some people that actually will defend the scammers. And I do lump them in as scammers because they should not be calling numbers on they're breaking federal law. So I have no problem recording them. And by the way, are you going to go and record and report every channel like the scammer channels that do this stuff all over the place? Anyways, it's crazy. All right. Rub sells rebarb. All right. Let's see here. Supergrade says here, never-ending pump and dump on anything they can extract stupid money out of. You are so right. Don't be buying into this, folks. That's right. Do not be buying into this. And don't buy into the scammers, too, or riding the fine line of being a scammer. But I love to waste their time. I just love to waste their time, Z. So have a little sympathy for me and all the other people, because when I waste their time, that means they're not wasting other people's time. All right. I am pretty harsh on the scammers, and I love to be harsh on the scammers. And the thing is, I'm mostly polite. I do sometimes get harsh with them, but not very much. But I usually just waste their time and just confuse them more than anything. All right, let's see here. All right, 4 Wheels from Rob. Why anyone would buy or invest in something they are not going to hold or touch seems crazy. I know most of all invest in their 401s and such, but holding it outside of the system, yeah, that's a pretty sweet chunky 3-ounce. Thank you, 4 Wheels from Rob. Appreciate that. You are the man. All right, let's see here. And we've got Keen Mo 6301 chimes in with this. He says here, the only non-physical gold or silver I hold is in the UPMA. It's a great savings account in my opinion. I trade it back and forth for 0 fees. Whenever I think one will perform better than the other, you can still even cash out in gold backs if that's your thing. Physical metal should be held except in cases of emergency. Yes, exactly right. Very good. Glad you guys are with me tonight. Yes, indeed. I stand ready to do push-ups, by the way. Maybe Z will give us some push-up money. And guys, good to see B.R. Williams. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. All right. And we've got here, Spring. I will say that Rupert Murdoch got it right when he called this the dumbest trade in history. Yes, indeed. Exactly. All right. Very good. All right. Well, then you should sympathize with me, Z, because if it's not quote a scam, it's very dubious and very suspect and unethical. It may not be illegal, but it's unethical, and I kind of lump them all in the same boat. So Z, I'm sure you get the calls too. So let's see here. Very good. KC says here, do you really believe that silver isn't a critical metal for any reason other than government and manipulation? Well, it's not a critical element because of the supply chain. The supply chain is not disrupted as much as the other metals. That's why they're called critical metals. A very different scenario, different kind of. We think it's critical for different reasons, and it is critical. It's needed. It's important. But critical is a different definition here. Littlefoot, welcome. Littlefoot became a channel member on his own accord. Thank you, Littlefoot, for that. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to do that. Appreciate that, sir. All right. And let's see here. Richard Ham says, here, the copper round does look absolutely beautiful next to the silver round. Thank you, Sal. I do believe you've just given me a brilliant idea for a new checkers round. All right, checkers board. Nice. It is a good way to do that. Use those as checker pieces. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Very good. And Super Great says, I guess there is something I don't understand. You have a 5-ounce bar on the left that says 999.0. And what's the difference between that and 5-ounce bars that say 0.999? There's no difference at all. It's just a decimal place. That's it. There's no difference between those. They're all, it's either 9.99% fine, 0.99 fine, or 99.99 fine. It can be anywhere the decimal point goes. It all means the same thing. All means the same thing. Jed Wolf says, I was going to melt down some copper, but I think I'll take a trip to the scrap yard. There you go. All right. Yep, sell it while it's high. That's pretty good. Of course, when the price spikes like that, 11% in one day, it does make you wonder if it really is if they're going to honor that price, or if they're going to honor spot price, because the spot price of copper has not risen that much. So remember that. There is a difference there, and the spot price of copper did not go up that much. Let's see here. And John Lambert said, are those cars silver? They're silver in color, but they're not silver. People are asking me about the cars, like, where'd you get the cars? Walmart. They're just Walmart die-cast. Yes, indeed. By the way, they don't make the die-cast cars like they used to. They used to have metal bottoms, but not anymore. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. And I don't know if that guy Z is still here, but how does he know that this person wasn't a scammer? How can he be sure that it's not a scammer? And that's one thing I want to know. And if they're going to report this, they're going to have to prove they're not scammers. And there's got to be a victim there, and they're not, So anyways, let's see. Tucson Bubba, I might suggest that you strip coin production from your industrial demand data. I don't think it's in the data for that for silver. True, inelastic industrial demand has increased modestly in the past 10 to 15 years. It is elastic coin production or speculation that essentially created the $35 plus silver price we see today. Be aware of that. In a small silver market, don't underestimate the effect of speculators on price. They can send the price through the roof or crashing down on your head. But be cautious about industrial data that muddles both industrial and speculative data together. Coin production speculation is what swings wildly, and you would see silver trading in a tight range considering changes in silver production. But don't say they're making more solar panels and the price of silver will boom. Now, total demand is pretty stable, but the speculative market is far from stable. Yeah, I would say that that's why there's a debate between what some people say there's a deficit and versus the demand. It's not that far removed, because I think if it was, we probably would see the price be higher. But there is if it's not a deficit, it's very, very close to it now. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Maria, I hold gold and silver, but I have a lot of respect for copper. There you go. All right. Nice. All right. Let's see here. And let's see here. And where are we at? Let's get on the next comment. We've got John Robinson says here, I've been saving copper pennies for years like dumbbells. I use ingots to exercise. They take up a lot more space than storing silver. Yes, they sure do. That is one of the things about copper. It will take a lot of space for you to gather much wealth for it. All right. We got Silver Watcher. Says this. The tariffs will either be passed through to consumers or will be absorbed by corporations, thus impacting earnings on small businesses and large corporations when impacting dividends. Either way, tariffs have a negative impact on the economy. Yes, Silver Watcher, but the thing is, if they're foreign companies, they're just going to be a bit more competitive if they're going to absorb some of those. It may be negative on the economies in the foreign nations, but I think some of these companies aren't automatically going to send them straight on through to you, the consumer, because they're now going to be competing with U.S. companies that may be able to produce stuff at a competitive rate now. That's the difference. And it's a very important difference. Gold trader, unless some bullish news comes into the gold market, it has potential to trade 32.58 near term, then to 32.06, then 32, but does not hold 31.54 signals for golds or bears. All right, we'll see what happens for sure. North Star Stacker with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, North Star Stacker. Let's give you 4 push-ups. Thank you, my friend. Get a little bit of the blood flowing tonight. There's JM Unleashed with us tonight. Good to see you. Welcome, JM Unleashed. All right, here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Very good. Let's see. Silver Shelby says, I bought 500 1-ounce Walking Liberties a few years ago because they were cheap, and I love the way they looked. Yes, they're very nice looking pieces indeed. I love that design. They're very nice. Good to see Rob Moran is here. Raul Duke is here, slurping our way through here, the broadcast. All right, and Gordon Clee says, 15 years ago I was picking up pre-decimal large cents and half cents from around the British Empire and Commonwealth. I guess I'll get some copper rounds if I can get a deal. All right, there you go. Yep, a deal being the key phrase here, because I remember that 1 pound bar I showed in this video, the 1 pound copper bar, I'm pretty sure I paid probably $20 for back then, way back then, probably around the time it was 2012 or so. And copper is trading at $5 a pound in the futures market, $5.50 a pound in the futures market. So if it's $5.50 in the futures market for that copper bar, it's going to take me, copper would have to skyrocket in price to 20 pounds, $20 per pound. But anyways, Azure Blue, yes, I'm still buying platinum Azure Blue, and I've been posting videos about platinum a lot, and I've showcased my newest holdings. I think I may have bought more platinum this year than I have in a while. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, Littlefoot says, Sal, I'm going to save up for Money Metals 1 gram wallet. A starter pack with a wallet and 3 grams. Do they run this special all year long, or do I need to step up on my timeline? I think you meant Summit Metals. Summit Metals, they have the bars in stock. I don't know how long they're going to stay in stock, but yeah, check them out. They got the wallets. So yeah, I would check into them. I don't know how long they're going to have them. They have run out of them for a while, but check out summitmetals.com and see what they've got going on there. And so yeah, very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see here. Joey Lives. I do not own much platinum, but they are beautiful coins. All right, thank you. Yes, indeed, they're very nice. Thank you for watching this video on platinum. If you want to know about platinum Azure Blue, check this video out. And I showed one of the, of course, I showed 2 of the new pieces I got in there. I didn't mention that I received them, but they're in that video. Chemo 633001. What date will silver cross $40? Again, best guess. My guess is it's not going to be probably until the middle of 2026, maybe, is my guess. But it may be longer than that. I think it's going to be a long fight for silver to get to the $40 range. That's a huge psychological number. And I think there is still a lot that's working against it in the futures market and the like. Too much short. There's too much pressure on it. Lisa Anderson is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you to James Unleashed for posting a link to Summit Metals. Check that out if you get a chance. And let's see here. We've got this Morris Monet. Well, I plan on buying at least one more 1 ounce gold eagle this week. All right. Nice. Congratulations. A little bit of a dip. So you can make that happen. That's great. Bill Arrington chimes in with this. Says here, well over a decade ago, when I used to buy from APMEX, they had the 1 ounce copper round at 99 cents. I bought one of every different round they had, just to make the minimum order for free shipping. I still got them because they look cool. And that's the good reason to buy it. If you like the way they look, then that's great. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Oh, we got this confirmation. Lisa Anderson is so hot. That's awesome. Lisa Anderson. Very cool. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Does she have a channel? Let me see. Does she have a channel? I'm not sure. I don't see any videos on her channel, but she has a page. She has a page where she posts a community post. So check out. You can subscribe to Lisa Anderson. I subscribe to her. That's cool. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is hot. Yes, indeed. HAWT. You think Trump will put a tariff on silver like he did on copper at 50%? I don't think so. He announced at the April 2nd that he wasn't going to do that. So I don't think that's going to happen. And I talked about that in my video, by the way, tonight. But I don't think he's going to do that. And we've got Savage. Those cars are dope. Are they real silver? No, they are not real silver. It would be kind of cool to have a silver car. That would be pretty neat, but they're not silver. Yes, indeed. A Bill 457, nice find. My LCS gets stuff like that, and it will sell at regular bullion prices. Never know what you can find. Yes, indeed, that's right. You never know what you can find for sure. All right. And let's see here. We've got Steve C. Hang on to your metals. Things might get dicey. Indeed, they might. In fact, I've got a pair of silver dice that I showed. One of them is gold-plated, and the other one is a silver-plated silver. Yes, in fact, I've got a piece of silver-plated silver right in front of me. It's pretty. It's like 3 layers of silver plate over silver. And that's my favorite kind of silver-plated product. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. All right. We've got Tyke Branch says here, I knew this was going to happen, but I still went in with gold mostly, but I did buy a platinum Britannia coin for 120 before the price went up. Assuming he's talking about 10th ounce. Congratulations. Sounds like we need to get some silver pourers pouring silver cars. Yes, indeed, that's right. Take a I may need to contract that out with one of the silver pourers if they can do a Delft clay thing. Take a Hot Wheels. But not a convertible. I hate convertibles of all sorts. Do not like convertibles. I need a roof over my head, even when I'm driving cars. Yes, indeed, that's right. And let's see here. Silver Heist is here. The great Silver Heist is with us tonight. Good to see Silver Heist. Samson says, I would love the full song to the intro with a tasty rip. Oh, man. Well, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. And we've got Mad Chop says here, TD Metals is Tanner Duncan out of Canada. He makes some of the finest designs out there. Nice piece. That's cool. Thank you for the information on that. That's awesome. Tanner Duncan. All right. All right. Let's see here. Do you think the no tax and overtime will start this week? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know when these tax provisions are going to come into, or will they be retroactive to July 1? Or they start the next fiscal year, the next calendar year? I'm not sure. By the way, from what I understand, the no tax on tips is only up until a certain amount, and then they start to get taxed again. And it's only on cash. It's like what a bummer, what a buzzkill. I mean, if you're gonna do no taxes on tip, which by the way, even Kamala Harris campaigned on it after copying Donald Trump on it, why not just make no taxes on any tips? Whether they be by credit card or cash. It's crazy. It's insanity. But that's the thing with legislation and all the different ideas and different things like that. Things get watered down and all this. It's insane. But I would think that would be a popular thing with everybody. I don't know. Dude, name red. I was seeing opportunity. I got 3 1-ounce Platinum Eagles and was planning to buy more when this bull run started. Good start, but not adding until it proves it's not going back under $1,000. Okay. Yep, and I understand, and it's possible that it could. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Very good. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Very good. There's Nene is with us. Thank you, Nene. Good to see you. 79 is still here. And little does 79 know, but I have been subscribed to her channel for years. For years. And she should know better than accuse me of not being subscribed to her, because she's never posted it. She posted a video, but then took it off. You know what I mean? Okay, he's doing well, and God we trust. Back to pouring silver in a month. Great. Great to hear news about... I'm not on Instagram. I mean, I have an Instagram account, but I haven't been on it in years, or a long time. But that's great that he got out of surgery, and he's doing well. Thanks for the update on that. Very, very good. I'm waiting for the IRS mandate people to pay tips on tax. Yes, indeed, that's right. CCT had a convertible sports car once and drove hours home from a car show shirtless in the sun. Got home and found the white strip across my chest from the seatbelt. Wow. Oh, man, that's crazy. Hello, Numis Nutter from the United Kingdom. Good to see you. John Knox is declaring that 79 loves me. I should have downloaded her video so that I could just watch it over and over again, but she deleted it. Dang it. Because she actually spoke. It was a very dark video. I mean, literally dark. I mean, as in the lights were very low, but she was there. She has a human voice. That was what got me. And she has a feminine look to her. She does have a feminine appeal. I can confess that. And maybe Lisa Anderson will post some videos now that she's got some attention on her channel. We subscribe to her. You never can know. She just might post. She might just do it. She might just say, hey, here I am. I'm Lisa Anderson, and the rumors are true. I'm hot. Hot. H-A-W-T. All right, very good. Yep, I'm going to scam her if she does it. No, I'm kidding. No, I won't. I'll be nice to 79.
I'd be nice to her if she'd be nice to me.
And, oh, man, thank you. If Maria's going to send me a hug. Oh, we love hugs from the United Kingdom. We love Maria. Maria is awesome, and she's here tonight with us, too. You are awesome, Maria. Thank you. All right. Now I need a hug from Maria. All right. Let's see here. No revolutionary thoughts here. Have a mediocre time. That's exactly right. Very good. Oh, man. Hey, send it to me. I'll make a... Hey, Cybercurrent Twitcher, send me that photo, or at least the chest part, and I'll make an emoticon out of it. It'll be CCT's Sunstripe. I don't know. We'll have to find some way, or do it with a. Well, it can't be too detailed because it's a very small picture. But if we can do it, all right. Let's see here. All right, we've got this 4 wheels from Rob. Silver proving its value. Wasn't that long ago when it was at $22, and we were wondering if it was ever going to get to 30. Yep, exactly right. That's perspective for you. Have a good night, Mario. Thank you for being here, Mario. Thank you so much. And there's Dean R with the previous. We got the butt crack silver right there. And there is Rob Moran encouraging you to hit the thumbs up button. That's right. Appreciate that. We got Acadiac, Count Trumpulo. We've not seen Count Trumpulo in a while. Thank you. And Carrie Taryn has thought about platinum. But that's as far as I've gotten. Maybe one day I will buy some. I may see if my LCS has any, and perhaps I'll hold some in my hand. It will change my mind. Once you feel platinum in your hand, it is amazing. It is more dense. It is notably more dense than gold. It is a very heavy feeling. And I've got my platinum maple out right now, and I can just feel it. I love it. I love the feel of platinum. And I even like the look of it, too. It's pretty cool. Yes, indeed. I'm a fanboy. I must confess. All right. And let's see here. Lulu Lucky says, wow, love that chunky tree. Thank you, Lulu Lucky. Appreciate you watching. And Annie Oakley chimed in on the. We haven't seen Annie Oakley for just a split second here, but she says, thanks, Sal. Another lovely stack. That's going to be some people that kick themselves for running to the coin shop to get rid of grandpa's and grandma and dad, mom stack for a few fiat dollars. Keep stacking. Exactly right. Very good. That's what she said. That's right. And I forgot what I said that she said, but that's right. Thank you, Ines Destroyer. That's why I hate this delay. But anyways, Michael K. Well, finally made it home. Computer, good to be able to type hello to the Salvation Nation. Thank you so much. Yes, prayers to all those that are dealing with problems. There's a lot going on, and we do pray for folks. Yes, indeed. Thank you. I hope Donna's doing okay. And let's see here. And we've got Michael K. also says, great work on this. Thank you, Michael K. Now he's home safe and sound. Appreciate that. We've got North Star Stacker. Awesome video. Love the Lunar Tiger coin. Picked up 2.5 ounce silver ones. That's awesome. Very cool. And he was our only super chat tonight. Appreciate him. Bullion Brent caught you on Vegas Stackers Live last night. Very entertaining. Thank you. It was fun. Appreciate you watching that, Bullion Brent. And let's refresh this and see what we've got. Let's take a look at what silver's doing right now. Silver's down 3 cents right now. Gold up 7 and platinum up 2. But as we go through here and see what else has come our way. We've got Mudswat. I think it's important people understand copper is not a precious metal. It's a base metal, as you mentioned. That's exactly right. Yep, you're right. M. Petty, copper, I'm looking for a useful forklift so I can fill my vaults with copper. Exactly, that's right. That's what it would take to get any kind of much wealth out of it. And 4 Wheels from Rob says, I have a tube of copper rounds and 2 large 100-gram bars. Think I'm done. Perhaps that's who... other story. There you go. That's right. Exactly. 4 Wheels from Robin. We've got Eric L. 452 chimes in and says, the September 2025 contract hit 590 at 12:59 p.m. today. It's a very sharp spike and it pulled back around 20 cents very quickly. Indeed it did. All right. There you go. And 8-inch Destroyer knows about prayers from all the nation. My good bud Dean, I wouldn't have gotten through what I have so far. Well, that man, well, I tell you, you've been through a lot, and we're continuing to pray for you, brother. I just hate it that you're going through all this pain, but I'm glad you're feeling the prayers and the love because we do appreciate you. It's a great community, and you're a star in the community as far as I'm concerned. And so, yes, indeed, hang in there, brother. You're a tough guy to go through all that. It's pretty amazing. All right, and Gene says, so copper will push silver up. While gold pulls it up. There you go. That's right. I like that. I think that's a good analogy for sure. And Dave says, boom shakalaka, explore. That's right. That's how we do it. Happy birthday to Steve C. It's Steve C's birthday today. Give him a warm happy birthday. That is awesome. Happy birthday, brother. Made it through another year for Steve C. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, you guys are awesome. Let's see here. And Steve LaPointe is with us as well tonight. Great to see you, brother. Let's see here. Let's slip away. And Ardell is here. He says, happy birthday, Steve. There's a sample of a bad example with us. All right, 66 Sam. Glad you're here, brother. And we've got the Maria again. Says here, I was in the garden today. Yes, that's right. Maria loves to spend time in the gardens. And that's awesome. That's good for you, actually. I'm going to have to sell some of the tomatoes. My crop of tomatoes is off the radar. I have the potatoes to harvest, some of which I will have to sell. This summer has been amazing for my crops. That's great news, Maria. And you could engage in an agrarian alchemy. You know what agrarian alchemy is, don't you? When you can sell your tomatoes and potatoes and your vegetables and your crops for silver. You could take the proceeds and buy silver with it, or gold. One way to do it, yes indeed. Have a surplus, that's awesome. All right, Most Silver 1572 says, I don't stack copper, but I have an incredible super high relief round with the pyramids of Giza. It is amazing, a real work of art. That is awesome, my friend. That's cool that you got that. Very nice. You know what I feel like doing? I'm going to do some more push-ups. I've been light on the push-ups tonight, so I got to do some. I got to get the blood flowing here. So let's do some push-ups. Just for gets and shiggles, we got to do them. These are freebies here. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Had to get those out of the way. Got to get the blood flowing. All right. Let's see here. And Mario says, thanks, brother. Thank you, Mario. Appreciate that. Keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to try to do that. That's how we roll. We want to keep on stacking in the free world for sure. We got Glenn says, I'm being positive until it's proven that we have been had against, or again, go silver. We're rooting for you. That's right, brother. We're staying positive with it. And let's see here. Silver is weird because 70% of it comes from refining other metals. Every lead, tin, and copper mine also produces silver. Since 70% of silver production is independent of price, the price of silver largely ignores the laws of supply and demand. What sets the roof of the price of silver in the idled silver mines in Central South America as the price rises above the operating cost, they come online and produce it until it drops. The only way silver outpaces inflation is if operating costs go up. Basically, silver is just a lagging indicator for oil and inflation. Well, it may have lagged, but right now it's outperforming inflation for sure. Yes, indeed. Kookaburra Man is here. Welcome. Good to see you. We've got Annie Oakley with us. Welcome to you. Annie Oakley is with us tonight as well. Very good. Absolute nothing burger with copper spot price at $4.50. But the futures price, though, is higher than that. And that will push on the spot price. So, Hot-Headed Joel, I mentioned, if you listen to the video, I mentioned that the spot price is around $4.50. In fact, the copper price right now is at $4.54. So it's gone up a little bit, but yes, still it is a big deal and it is making headlines. So it's not a nothing burger. That means the spread between the spot price and the futures price is huge. It's huge, a big deal, worthy of doing a video. Dinar, what are those copper balls? Those copper balls, believe it or not, I paid a fairly high premium for them from the Smithsonian. Yeah, got them at the Smithsonian vault. You don't even want to ask what I paid for them, but you don't see a sphere shape like that much that I can find at a decent price anywhere. So I decided to pick those suckers up. Yes, indeed. That kind of odd shape for copper is kind of unusual, so I got them mainly also for display, and that's my first time just displaying them in this manner. But good question. Copper balls, that's right, Lulu Lucky. I got balls made of copper. Get to the copper. All right. And let's see here what we've got happening this way down here a little bit. Shiny Man. I have the conviction that platinum will catch up to the price of gold at least, but not likely to double the price of gold like it used to be. Yes, I think you're right on that. Yep. That's a tall order. That's going to take that's going to be a very big hurdle to cross. West 7192. Considering the platinum to gold ratio, the rarity of platinum in comparison to gold, the price of platinum is still highly undervalued. Yep, I agree with that. True as well. But remember, the price of copper, or the platinum. What was I going to say? It's undervalued, but rarity does not necessarily equate to value. And that's right. Kookaburra Man has got my pronouns right. That's right. Very few people have noticed that. In YouTube, you can actually list your pronouns. And so what I did is on the pronoun thing, I found pronouns that spelled out copper. Look at that. Pronouns co-English, and per-English. There you go. I don't know what they mean, but I just like, you know what? I'm going to put my pronouns on the channel. That might be a trivia question for you guys later. What are my pronouns? It's co and per. Copper. That's right. Exactly. And Kookaburra Man has got it. That's right. Very cool. Thank you, brother. Thanks for noticing that. That's cool. All right. Here we go. Master Blaster says here, the 3-ounce coin must feel really nice in the palm of your hand. To me, the feel of the silver is as important as the look. And really, me too. I love the feel of the silver. I like the chunky stuff. I'm down with the thickness. You know me. It's very, very, very nice. All right. And we've got this here. We've got Cybercurrent Twitcher. I'm keeping a firm grip on my silver. All right. Me too. Me too. I like to keep a firm grip. There's Ominous Roosters with us tonight. Good to see you. Appreciate you guys sticking with me out here. Friend Swede says, I made my end of 2025 price predictions the other day. I'm thinking $40 plus for silver. All right. $3,600 for gold and $1,615 platinum. All right. Those are very bullish calls in my view. I'm not there with it yet, but hey, part of me would not be surprised if we saw it. Part of me would not be surprised. But you know what is a surprise? I just got to do it, folks. I'm giving a bunch of freebie push-ups tonight. I'm going to do some more push-ups. I got to do it. I just got to get the exercise in. I want to feel the burn, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do these. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And see, whenever I do them on my own, I can do however many I want, and it's all just a bonus. You know what I'm saying? It's all just a bonus. All right. Very good. All right. Check. Are we back? Something happened. I don't know what happened to the audio. Shoot. Sorry about that, but I'm back now. The mic just got killed for some reason, but I'm back. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. What was the last thing you heard? What was it? Hopefully you've got me back online now. Very good. Okay, let's see here. All right. Let's get to another comment here. Father Duke says this. Remember, Sal, I had mentioned months ago that gold was going to go high. People would be flocking to platinum, and you said it was good to have, but not to go all in on the lot. Well, I bought 64 ounces of American Eagle Platinum when it was under $850, and I'm glad I did. Glad you are the very few out there who are talking about it, and thank you. Well, thank you, Father Duck. You did very well. I think you took a risk that I would never advise you to do, but it paid off for you, and congratulations on that. That is awesome. That is very, very good. All right. 79's chat is coming from inside your house. There you go. She cut me off, and now I'm hacked. That's what it was. Good to see Bullion Brent is here. Welcome. Last time we heard you was pull the mic cable. Oh, my goodness gracious. You heard me pull it out. That's what she said. All right. Free push-up. Okay, it was a free push-ups and then click. Okay, dang. Oh, man. Did you hear me do the push-ups? Or did it stop there? I don't know. I did 10 of them. All right. Yeah, 79's huge super chat did not make it through either. We're still waiting on that. But I'm with Kookaburra Man. You probably didn't hear me say that, but I was with Kookaburra Man. All right, have a good night, Randy Miller. Thank you for popping in, Randy. Appreciate you so much. You know, we've only had one super chat tonight, but I'm still doing the push-ups. I might do some more, but I won't do 25 unless I get a 25 spot. But Jamon Lee says this here. I only have a bit of platinum, but also got some crystallized osmium. Neither is recognizable or acceptable in most barter situations, but as gold and silver. But they are still a great way to diversify. Buy low, hold high. Amen. Exactly right. Oh man, look at that. Bruce Pyatt says, "Get a new mic." That's probably right. I probably should do that. Thank you. Let me drop and give you 10 push-ups, Bruce. Hopefully the mic won't go out. But thank you, Bruce. That is awesome. Second super chat of the night. Thank you, sir. Let's make it happen for Bruce. That is awesome. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Do we still have audio? Yes, we do. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Bruce. All right. All right. Have a great night. Thank you, Cybercurrent Twitcher, for being here tonight. Check out his channel, CCT. You are awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here. You know, it's a chore for those of you living in the United Kingdom, and we have several that visit because it's so late. So thank you so much. Thank you. Whoa, look at this. Kookaburra Man just dropped a shot across the bow, a howitzer round of 10 Salivate Metal memberships from Kookaburra Man. Look at that. Will a 79 get one of those? Will they? I don't know. We'll see. Did we see him popping out there? Let's give him 10 push-ups. Thank you so much. Very cool. Thank you, Kookaburra Man. All right. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I'm starting to feel them a little bit, which is good. You definitely want that. Very good. All right. 79 did not get one, but she could gift some channel gift member or PayPal. She could PayPal. She should do this. She loves PayPal. She should do the PayPal thing. All right. Dave the Bear says, let's see here. If you can give us a dive into that triangle piece at the upper right corner and the bar behind it, just a short overview in one of your next videos, that would be great. Thanks, please, and thank you. Well, it's a part of a shipwreck series. I did 4 of them, and yeah, they're pretty neat pieces. And I don't really have much of the information here with me, but they're about shipwrecks. It's a shipwreck series. And then the bar behind it is just a generic Aztec bar, 5-ounce bar. All right. It does not deserve it for her bad juju. Yes, right, exactly right. She does not deserve it. Stuart, welcome, Stuart. Good to see you. Jeffrey Pickles is here. Good to see you. Good to see some newer folks pop in. Appreciate you popping in tonight. And let's see here. The Coal Train. Any recommendation as to how to clean silver coins and rounds? Let's see here. I would not do it, but there are some things you can do. If you go to my channel and you scroll all the way to the right to the search bar and type in clean, there are some examples. This showed a secret as to how to clean gold coin. Don't clean your coins. Just don't do it. And melting down, let's see here. How to clean your silver coin safely with an ultrasonic cleaner. You could do that. And so there's type clean in there and you'll see different videos on that. Whoa, Bill Arrington has sent out 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships. Thank you, Bill. Wow, a 9mm shot across the bow. Thank you, brother, for that. Very nice, Bill Arrington. Very cool. Let's give you 5 push-ups. Thank you, sir. All right. Very nice of you, Bill. I'm glad you got it to work. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Feel that too? Yes, indeed. Nice. Thank you so much, Bill. All right. Okay. Oh, there's that. Okay, let's see here. Let's refresh this and see what we've got popping up here. From Dave Murtaugh. Why does the American market want to crush gold and silver all the bloody time? It's getting really boring now. Well, I tell you what, it's say what you will, but gold's done very, very well. Reached an all-time high recently, and silver's done very well too. Oh, look at this here. Whoa. Oh, man, 20 more from Michael K. Be strong like bull. From Michael K. Thank you, brother. Michael K. just sent $10 via PayPal, friends and family. That means it's doubled up. That means I need to do 20 push-ups for Michael K. Wow. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I thought it was going to be an easy night. But look at that. Very, very good. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if I can get these 20 in. I got to muscle up for this for Michael K. Here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Wow. I felt that one. Big time. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Michael K. Boom. Shalaka. Wow. I felt the burn on that one. You're right. Whew. Big time. All right. Bellows Forge is here. Yes, indeed. Never thought I'd get paid to be in shape, that's for sure. I felt the burn on that one. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. Steve C., what's your opinion on tariffs? How about no tax and overtime? Good question, birthday boy. It is Steve's birthday. I don't know if he's still with us. But my view on tariffs is somewhat mixed. The critics are exactly right. It is a tax. But it's a tax on stuff coming into the country that will be paid by the companies, foreign companies producing the products, who will in turn raise their prices to cover those tariffs for the most part. But I think there's some of that they may absorb in order to be competitive in the U.S. market. And that is akin to essentially what could be an external revenue source, which tariffs were how taxes were originally paid in this country. And I would love to see a model where that was the case all the time, where they were paid either consumption or tariffs for products coming in. So there's that. So I have mixed feelings about it. So far, we've got about $100 billion worth of revenue coming in from those. They're projected about $300 million by the end of the year when the other tariffs kick in on the 1st of August. So my feelings are mixed on it. I think really it would be nice to see an actual tax cut. I've heard that we may get a tax cut as part of the big, beautiful bill, but I've heard one source say that we will. Another source say no, it's just a continuation of the current tax rates where they're at. And I think that's probably more right, because I've only seen one that said that we're going to get a little bit more of a tax cut. I don't think that's going to be the case. No tax on overtime is great, but like the no tax on tips, there's a cap on it. And why is there a cap? I don't understand why they're muting it. So once you earn a certain amount of money in overtime, then you will have to pay taxes on overtime. I think that's not right. And I think also the taxes on tips and the taxes on overtime expire in 2028. Let's see here. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Zardos is here. Welcome, Zardos. He's looking in on us. I finally recovered from those Michael K push-ups. Willa says, my copper bullion comes in the form of recycled wires and scrap. I'd sell that to get silver. There you go. If you're getting it free, boom. No brainer on that one, that's for sure. All right. Seedolf 1656 says, even if that's not, let me see here, hold on a second here, I'm going to put this there. Can only do 7 things at once. Says, even if that's not the point of this channel, and the others talking about precious metals, I'd like to say that copper is definitely the best metal for your health. This is real value, and it's one that we call the three kings in West Africa: gold, silver, copper. However, I'll keep stacking silver. Yes, copper does have medicinal benefits like silver. I think silver is a little bit better in that area, but copper is very good too. You're exactly right. Very, very true. All right. Let's see here. Oh, where are we at? Okay. Let's see if we have anything else that has popped up. I think we've... we got the DD Prepper from 14 seconds ago. Sorry it took me so long to respond to you, DD Prepper. But I appreciate you commenting and saying awesome. We just got it. He's going to be freaking out when we just responded to his comment right here in the live stream. Has DD Prepper ever been in here? I think he's been in here a time or two. But the live streams are not for everybody. I find there's a different crowd for the live streams than there is on the videos. And thank you guys. Yes, Jeffrey, yeah, appreciate you guys hitting the thumbs up button. Appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Very good. Let's slurp. We got a little bit more coffee left. I'm going to slurp it here. Why did the taxpayer cross the road? To avoid the IRS. Exactly right. I love it. There's Master Blaster. We love Master Blaster too. Good to see you. And yes, indeed. Good folks here tonight. All right. Okay. And very good. Very good. All right, folks. Well, I think we've reached the end of the broadcast here tonight. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate you hanging out with me here tonight. It's been a good evening. And I'm going to be back on Friday night. Yes, same bat time, same bat channel. So make sure you stay tuned for then, and then on Sunday night too. But in the meantime, if you've not seen the videos I posted today, I hope you will check those out after we're done here. And you guys are awesome. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.